Square root of 8 upon square root of 54 plus square root of 72, all under square root. We have to simplify. Let's try. Now square root of 8 we can write it as 2 square times 2 under square root, then upon square root of 54 as 2 times 27 under square root plus square root of 72 as 2 times 36 under square root, then all under square root. Now when a times b is under square root, we can write it as square root of a times square root of b. So this we can write square root of 2 square times square root of 2 upon square root of 2 times square root of 27 plus square root of 2 times square root of 36, then all under square root. Now it is, we remove the square root with the square, 2 times square root of 2 upon, we can take square root of 2 common and write square root of 27 plus square root of 36, parenthesis closed, all under square root. Now this square root of 2 is the like factor, we can cancel. Now we have 2 upon square root of 27, again we can write 3 times square root of 3 plus square root of 36 as 6, all under square root. Now let's rationalize the denominator. So we multiply and divide by the conjugate of the denominator, which is 3 times square root of 3 minus 6 upon 3 times square root of 3 minus 6. So this is equal to 2 times 3 times square root of 3 minus 6 upon, this is in the form of a plus b times a minus b, differences of square, so equal to a square minus b square. So we write it 3 times square root of 3 square minus 6 square under square root. So this is 6 times square root of 3 minus 12 upon 3 square times square root of 3 square minus 36 under square root, or 6 times square root of 3 minus 12 upon, remove the square root with the square, so 3 square times 3 is 27 minus 36 under square root, or we can write minus 12 plus 6 times square root of 3 upon minus 9 under square root. So we multiply and divide by minus sign, it becomes 12 minus 6 times square root of 3 upon 9 under square root. We can take 3 common here and write 4 minus 2 times square root of 3 upon 9 under square root. Now 3 times 3 is 9, so this is equal to 4 minus 2 times square root of 3 upon 3 under square root, or this we can write 4 minus 2 times square root of 3 under square root upon 3 under square root. Now 4 we can write it as 3 plus 1 minus 2 times square root of 3 times 1 upon square root of 3, and this is under square root. Now 3 we can write square root of 3 square, because we can remove the square root with the square, plus 1 minus 2 times square root of 3 times 1 under square root upon 3 under square root. Now this is in the form of a square plus b square minus 2ab. So this we can write a minus b whole square, so square root of 3 minus whole square under square root upon square root of 3. Now we remove the square root with this square, so we have square root of 3 minus 1 upon square root of 3. Now we cannot have radical in the denominator, so we rationalize the denominator, so multiply and divide it by square root of 3. So square root of 3 times square root of 3 minus 1 upon square root of 3 square, so square root of 3 square minus square root of 3 upon 3, again square root of 3 square is 3, so 3 minus square root of 3 upon 3, or we can write it as 3 upon 3 minus square root of 3 upon 3. 3 and 3 here cancel, it is 1, so this is equal to 1 minus square root of 3 upon 3. This is our answer. So this is equal to 1 minus square root of 3 upon 3. How did you solve it? Let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching.